Hello, 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 and welcome back to some Android Netrunner. We're gonna hopefully be having some fun doing some more World Tree shenanigans, and we got double Flame Out and money in the opening hand. This is what I consider the dream, so we're definitely keeping this. I think I think it's pretty obvious what our game plan's gonna be, but we'll find out how fast we can go. So he knows what we're up to because he iced all centrals, but he doesn't know how good we have the opener. So money. Draw. Do we just go? If I flame out, Mayfly, and run? No, I don't have the world tree yet, obviously. I'd like a little more money if possible, so let's see if I can get more money. Draw. Draw. Oh my god, I got money. I feel like a cheater. This is too good. Okay, we're gonna spend one more turn setting up, and then we're just gonna go to ham on this guy. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm hoping the recording's running this time. We'll see. It looks like I'm recording. So, do we contest that or not? I don't actually know what Fool's agenda suite looks like normally. I think giving him one freebie is probably okay. Uh, I can get in there if I want to. I can slap down Flame Out, put on Mayfly, and go. I don't have the World Tree, and I want the World Tree first. Yeah, we're gonna get the tree this turn. That's good. So 3 credits per turn. Uh, let's get this down before I go too broke to get it down. Actually, him not knowing I can't. No, click compression is the challenge here. Yeah, so it's fine. It's fine letting him know I can do this. I'm not gonna have time to convert a resource for a long time, so we'll go ahead and get this down now. Start of next turn, I'll have enough money to get a world tree, and then I'll start running world trees starting next turn. So we should be good. If he scores out, I'll be very happy. He did not. It's a tranquility, which I would like to destroy at some point, but I can't commit to destroying right now. Because I am kind of poor. Aesops. Boom. Click draw? Do I click draw or do I just start going? I think I start going. Let's click Mayfly. Click and run on server 1. I still have 2 MU to spare without the world tree. Wait. Sorry, meant to world tree. Do you mind? Still running. Just one of the tree. That was nice of him. Technically speaking, I got more information than I should have, but it's pretty obvious that this would have been a really shitty play without this first, so. Alright, now we'll make the same run on server 1. And I'm committing to core damage now, but that's fine. He was kind enough to let me rerun it, so I will, of course, uh, I will hold to my side. We don't know what to convert this to. That's actually a serious problem because he didn't res anything. So I could just go for the boat right away, but that has its own issues. I could make it a Parisia and then have some cash to trash stuff with. That might not be a bad move. Last game I boxed myself in really badly by installing a breaker here, so I'm gonna put down the lever actually. He is paying or not? He didn't pay. I thought you had to pay before I had to decide. Since I would be preventing and you would be Okay. I didn't see it in the chat log, so I know. Well, I'd rather not. I would absolutely click to avoid a brain damage. Um, sorry, core damage. I'm gonna assume that I just missed it and he ended the last turn with enough money that yep, he paid 2. So he is making a nasty core damaging server. Presumably what he's got going on here is the ability to do double Hendrix core. That's what I would have to make the assumption anyway. We're gonna Aesop's this and just get a bunch of money. First click. How are we gonna win this? Draw. Second click, draw 3. Okay, we got a boat. If we just hard install the boat, our problems are solved. We have MU, we can get in anywhere, we've got extra clicks to break stuff, and he has to actually threaten to win as well. It's not enough to just make this unstoppably large server. I mean, I'm making 5 credits and free card draw every turn, so I'm also not exactly weak. Let's start running HQ and R&D, I guess. Do I have something to World Tree? Yeah, I can World Tree this into Steve Cambridge to get back value starting now. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's actually a really good plan. That's what we're gonna do. So boat and slap down no, run first. Run first. Uh, do I Mayfly run or do I just run? I think I just run. The boat's probably gonna get me in most places, and I got clicks. I can deal with a lot of nasty stuff, so we're just gonna go for it. What's the worst that could happen? I hit an ice that I can't break. Boohoo. He has very little money. If he pays for this, he's not paying for all that. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, that's what I figured would happen. So we're gonna breach. Oh wow, we're getting a lot of spectators. Hello to spectators, by the way. Breach will endurance first, of course, and I think losing 2 credits to upgrade this is just absolutely worth it. Nuke of Relic is cool. Beth is kind of cool. DJ Fenris is my choice. And we'll start the grift. Okay. I could take a -1, or I could take an extra core damage. I'll take a -1. I'm not worried about not being able to win this off of points. I'm sure I'll get the points I need eventually. I made a mistake. I should have run R&D first and then run HQ, and I could have had a Cambridge trigger this turn. I didn't realize how that was phrased. Let's just install a bunch of fun stuff now. Telework and money, or Arbinger and upconvert it. I think telework and money, because I can then money and Arbinger next turn. I already have a trash target. Alright. I am playing very slow, admittedly, but I would rather he score his first agenda and I see what he's up to than that I fight that server for a whole lot of resource and don't get much out of it. Maybe that's the wrong approach though. Maybe I want him to res stuff specifically so that he he shows me his hand and I run out of money. Boat's up to 4 counters. When it's up to a little bit higher than that, I should just go for it. It's probably going to be the double Hendrick trick at some point where you can't pay clicks to avoid core on both of them. Well, it's a good thing I didn't go in for Rashida. Is Parisia worth its weight this match? Maybe? Once the last Arbinger is consumed, World Tree trashes, right? Yeah. Uh-huh. Maybe I conduit lock him. Maybe I go for the conduit lock nice and early. He's really threatening the HQ stopper. First click, Mayfly, and just start. I want my Mayfly to convert to something useful this turn. So you better res something. Is this the first time each turn you make a successful run? Yeah, it is. Okay, well, if he doesn't, he doesn't. I've got a very high value run against HQ, so I'm taking it. Wait. Too late. Harmonic. Okay. That's fine. Continue to encounter and fully break with Mayfly, taking a Mayfly credit. We now know we need a barrier breaker. That's fine. What did he look up, by the way, when he res that? He should. Did it not say when he resed echo, tutor res echo, no further action, encounters echo? Oh, never mind. This is the one that gets bigger the more that are resed. Okay, that's fine. So these are both barriers? Oh, slick. Continue to encounter. -1 for a bunch of stuff. Trash something that's not useful. All right, well, we're going to fully break Hagen. No questions asked. And we are going to use all the flame out credits because I want this to be trash that I can upconvert. And Hagen is smashed. That's fine. So he has agendas he doesn't want me stealing. That's a good tip off. World Tree first. What would I like? A barrier breaker. That's the cleaver, right? Yeah. It's not the nicest. I'm gonna need the case 2 CP to even have a shot at making it useful, and it's still gonna be grossly understrengthed for a 6. Oh, but it's gonna get this is gonna get weaker every icebreaker, so that's fine. Yes, I will absolutely trigger you. I could have the 3 credit train going a lot longer if I put another Arbinger. I could take fast money with a creative commission. I could add another Mayfly. I think money train going a lot longer is probably the right answer for now. No, fast money first, slow money second. Fast money first, slow money second. That's a good idea. Let's go fast money, fast money. You can give me whichever fast money you like. And I'll use it next click depending on how. My god, are you serious? The odds were not very good. Alright, well I'm -2. That's less than ideal. If I run again against HQ, I can definitely get in, but it's not worth it. Let's just take money and wait. Oh, I forgot to give myself a target for Aesop's pawn shop. That was silly. Okay, I can get in there. You know I can get in there. I know you know I can get in there. You know I know you know I can get in there. Actually, I don't know that you know that I know that I can get in there. I'm tempted to trash the flame out, even though I really do want to keep my hardware targets. It's just so much value. I probably get rid of the Reaver instead. Well, Reaver's gonna be useful too. No, I need this. I'm gonna need the diamond to get my hand size up at some point. No, forget that. Let's keep it what I've got. Let's slap down. If I run here on my first or second click, steal an agenda. Sorry, thinking. Let's assume that this is a 5 advance. I don't know why, but let's make that assumption. At 6 credits, he can't res very much. That's gonna threaten me. So if I slap down Flame Out Mayfly, click 1 and 2, run click 3, steal the agenda and take a core damage from Ryan, that's actually a safe play. I'll take 1 core damage for 1 agenda. That is an amazing ratio. If I get to the end and he doesn't res anything, I get another breaker down and HQ is super vulnerable. But I have 15 credits, so what if I'm even more gutsy? What if I No, 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 no. We had it right the first time. First click, spare flame out. Oh, did not know that was unique. Did not know that was unique. Good to know. Well, I can't do the Mayfly as comfortably then, but again, he's got no money. So, first click Mayfly, second click run, one click to pay for the agenda, one click to pay for the guy. Simple. Elegant. First click, Mayfly, host and install program. Second click, run. Third click to pay for the agenda, fourth click to pay for the guy. Unless it turns out this is a money card for him that he cracks to res big ice, and these are double knights, which is very possible. But I've got boat counters, so let's go for it. If I was him, I would be using NGO Frontier, but we'll see. Okay. Well, that hurts. Lucky for me, it actually is exactly what I want in terms of using up all the money on this, so that's fine. Now I have exactly enough credits to prevent one of the two brain damages. This is now re-resable. That's really nasty. And it's a bloop, which is even more nasty. Do I use all my boat counters to prevent this? I think I do. I'm fairly confident in my ability to get more boat counters. I'm not as confident in my ability to get tons and tons of recursion and alright, so we fully broke it with the boat. Do we keep going? Yeah, he has no credits. Oh, damn it. Well, this one's gonna hit completely. And there's nothing I can do about that. Let's take a look. I can fully break it for 7. I have to not get double tagged on my last click. So I may as well fully break it for 7. Yeah. Alright, we're in. Breach server. First we endurance, then we world tree up the Mayfly. Clearly he's showing me sentries on the server, so what's my sentry breaker? Echelon? I think it should be Echelon. Echelon up. Then we're going to start by accessing the one thing we know we need a click to get rid of. And he can either pay or not pay. He is not paying, so I am not losing the click, and I will trash. And then... we were right. It was a double Hendrik, and he doesn't have the money for everything. And if I get rid of his home grid, he's got nothing left on this server. That was painful, but necessary. I could click for 3 credits here, but I would rather click for 3 credits at the start of my next turn and then get money back. So that was an awful, 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 awful set of reversals for me that I survived. And that I survived that comes at the end is worth everything because he doesn't have much money. So I will recover money faster than him. This is probably the point in the game where I start getting ahead. Ugh, I didn't want to draw this ever, but that's fine. Click for some money. What is that going to be? It's going to be a nasty upgrade of some variety. Oh, I should have taken clicks before I used them. That's fine. I can let him have it. It's not a big deal. He's resed ice on most servers. I would rather find out what that is organically. That's no problem. Do I just hard install the buzzsaw? I think I do. There's no point waiting. I'm going to need it sooner or later. And then what? Run archives to flip this into something nicer. My rig is almost complete, but I do need more MU. So, yeah, that's probably it. Drop the buzzsaw. If it's another bloop, I don't want to get blooped right now. Bloop would hurt. Sentry breaking a bloop would cost me 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't have the money to get blooped right now. Pains me to it. Well, if it's a bloop, I just take the core and break the programs. I have to utilize my tempo while I still have some tempo, and he's low on money, so bloop would make him broke. So yeah, it's worth risking. I'm gonna run archives. Do I run R&D? With R&D, I risk running into an ice I don't want to see. But I think that's worth it. I need to know at least something that's in his hand, so let's just go for it. Again, there's only so many things that he can really hurt me with. There we go. Bravery gets me in for free. World Tree this into something nicer. I don't need hand size yet. I don't need another anything. I do want to have more MU. Managarm Skunkworks. Ugh. That remote is going to be painful to run. Okay, we have our 3 MU triggers. We have our start of turn triggers. How are we getting in there if we have to get in there immediately? Drop a flame out and run it. And then use the double clicks to get rid of the Managarm. That's roughly the play. Do I just click for a credit here? That seems awful. Can I run in here? How much is it to get in here? Barrier breaker, 1 credit gets me through this, or 2 credits gets me through this, and barrier breaker, 1 credit gets me through this. 3 credits to get in here. And I get the credit back from Cyberdelia. Would I spend all my money to get a free access and an agenda and I get cord? Yeah, probably. And Cambridge otherwise. It is a sound plan. Let's run HQ. I need to be a little more aggressive. Fully break Echo, get the core, continue to advance, continue to encounter, fully break Hagen, breach, yes. Money and money, definitely. Mayfly and Mayfly. I don't have a Mayfly option, but I don't need Mayfly that badly. So I think money and money is better. Yeah, I can always come back for other stuff. All right. Hey, we'll take the core. We'll take the core. What do we lose? Our meat damage option, and we got the nastiest 3-2 in the game out of his hand. I'd say that's a win. Um, I don't see him doing multi-tags, not really. The one tagging card that we saw, I don't even remember anymore. I guess it's Surveyor, and he's clearly using that more as a big ice deal. But I also don't need a spare boat, so let's get rid of the spare boat. That's fine. You can have a Rashida. I got my value off of you not having money for 1 turn. So we telework. We're gonna go up to 6 next turn. Drop this, and we're ready to cut Reaver from the rig at some point. Please don't advance it. I'm not ready. Okay, so that's Managarm plus something. The something is probably the agenda. If it is, we have to let him have it. We're not equipped to contest that yet. I guess we drop Arbinger, Tech Writer Arbinger. On HQ. Are all my Arbingers out? Yeah. What is my target this run? Tech Writer, Arbinger, flame out R&D. No, run now when you actually have the credits to steal something. Oh, I don't have the credits to steal anything. Yeah, it's fine. Let's draw on money. We can slow down a little bit. What do I want to recur? Ooh, yeah, let's run HQ and snipe out the creative commission. And just hope I don't find an agenda. Unless it's a good agenda. Yeah, that's fine. Run HQ. I think I've done the math on this and I can get through, right? Yeah, fully break Echo. Continue to approach ice. Continue to encounter ice. Fully break Hagen. Hagen Das. Breach server. World Tree, Endurance, Steven, yes. Steven Cambridge, man. Original version of this deck didn't have it, but I like him. You can give me a Mayfly back if you want, or you can give me Steven Cambridge. I'll take either one. Probably giving me the Mayfly, right? Yep. And I will World Tree out the last part of my rig, which is the K2CP turbine. Accessing a useless card, that's fine. Now I get in through Bloop and even Surveyor for pennies on the dot. Well, no, Surveyor's 6. Jesus, that's expensive. But I am so poor. I am so poor. Does my deck have multiple K2 turbines? I'm pretty sure it does, but I know I've been rebuilding it a bunch. Yeah, I don't have the double K2 CP. I'd like one. Okay, that's almost certainly a well-defended remote with Managarm. If I run first click, lose a click here, lose 2 clicks to Managarm, get in and access, how is that a bad plan? If it's Skunk Void, it's a bad plan. But at this point, I need to just let him have one of something eventually. I'm at 0 points, he's at 0 points. We're kind of tied, I guess you could say. If I drop a flame out, I'm literally doing it just to upconvert it. That's not a problem. So drop a flame out and run, and then use boat counters if something is too expensive. Oh, I have boat counters! Oh, wait. Undo dash click. Sorry, I forgot that flame out is expensive. Uh, click for 3. Then we do this. R&D. There are still things that I can't afford to break for 3 credits, but I have Cyberdelia also, so it's unlikely he's resing something super massive. And if he does, I have the thing. Alright, endurance up. He gave me a Mayfly, so technically trashing this costs me a Mayfly usage. But in practice, I would rather have literally anything else. Extra hand size or more money. He isn't really punishing my lack of hand size yet, so more money. And draw up. Oh, I need an Arbinger install. Arbinger trash. Or Aesop's trash. I guess I can Aesop's trash the Reaver at this point. I'm pretty set on that. I could drop this, I could drop this, I could drop Parisia. I can drop Parisia and use that as the trash fodder. Tags are even less likely to be useful in this game than trashing assets, so we'll keep that. He's playing slow, I'll give him that credit. Now the hard part. Do I use that to upconvert into a rig piece, or do I sack it for money? And the easy answer is sack it for money and a card. And draw 1 and run HQ. What am I trying to get out of this? I can upgrade Aesops at this stage, but I'm about to get another Arbinger, so I don't want to. Let me get a dud program down and then have a Woo conversion. I can't afford self-modifying code, can I? It would take up... Oh, it's the only program in my deck? Well, then I don't need an upconverted program. So, never mind. I don't have any hardware that I can upconvert. I guess the only thing I'm triggering my world tree on is Aesops, and I have a spare. That's fine. I can trigger Aesops on my own world tree, and then get something better out of it. Let's do it. I got money, I got boat counters, I'm gonna have more of them. Where's Conduit? I thought I had Conduit in this deck. I definitely have Conduit in this deck. Is it in my hand? Did I already install it? I have Conduit and Clot. How come I couldn't find them when I tried to install with Cabinessa Woo? Oh, Conduit's probably a virus, isn't it? Yeah, it's probably a virus. Fully break for free because double Cyberdelia. Break for 1 because I have tons of icebreakers. Breach, pay for whatever you need. Endurance is fine. World Tree, the Aesop's into something better. Nukovroilik, Beth Kilrin Chang. Beth is probably the way to go here. Yes, double cards in my heap. I don't see Conduit here, so it's definitely in the deck. I don't see... I'll take double Arbinger. And then I'll use Arbinger Parisia. Yep, this time we're paying to trash him. This time we're definitely paying to trash him. I got money to spare. It's a shame I didn't have everything installed already, but it's fine. Aesop's Arbinger. Aesop's Arbinger. You can have it. I don't even know what it is, but if you've got a Managarm Surveyor remote with double somethings, probably at least one more Mr. Hendrick. Oh, it's gonna be that upgrade that lets you get core damage for scoring an agenda. Yeah, that's what he's gonna use, definitely. What am I looking for? I don't even know anymore. I guess Conduit Lock to win the game, so let's just do it. There are no other programs, so I either need +1 MU. No, it's high time I just pitch the Reaver at this stage, honestly. Yeah, we'll pitch the Reaver for it. That's fine. So, money, run archives, run HQ. HQ. Money, run HQ. We're gonna upconvert the Reaver into a world tree. Oh, what's this? Okay, I lost a click. I only have 1 click left. No harm done. What's the cost to break this? It's a code gate. Code gates break for cheap. And we'll just go straight through the server. Continue to encounter ice. Fully break echo. Continue to approach the server. Continue to encounter ice. Fully break Hagen-Dazs. Break the server. Endurance. Steve. Trigger. Yes. Always trigger Steve. Fast money and fast money. Wait, was I supposed to be going for something else? Yeah, I would like my program finder back, and I'll take hardware otherwise so that I can find MU. Either way, I'll be happy. Alright, and what were we world treeing? Reaver, I think it was. Yeah, all of a sudden I don't want to do it. I'm so greedy for value, but I think I have to. Reaver out the conduit. Oh my god, that's just brutal. That's just brutal. What I lose? Mayfly, telework, misdirection. It's not what I lost. It's the fact that he runs snare. Did not see it coming. I could draw 3, or I could remove the tag. I think I have to remove the tag here. I don't actually think I have a choice. Oh my god. Well, let's take a look at influence. We should know some of that by now. 3, 4. Presumably it's not the only snare in his deck. Take clicks, Aesop's, Beth Kilrin Chang. Beth Kilrin Chang is only worth a credit, huh? Okay. Aesop's that. We're good. First click, Master. And now, sir, we are ready to fight. Second click, Memory Diamond. Pinhole is a great win against this server if we take the Managarm out. Third click, I guess we run R&D. I would love for him to have no money. This thing is getting bigger and bigger all the time. What is this, a code gate? Yeah. Pulse. Buff the pulse. Endurance, conduit, world tree. What's... Wait, was I out of clicks? It didn't charge me credits, did it? Okay. Well, that was sloppy, not paying attention on my part, but... Oh, thank God. I really was worried he had the take core damage because I have this in a server. He doesn't have it, or he would have used it. There's just no question. I'm not afraid of ontological dependence the way I should be, so good. Beth Kilrin Chang, Aesop's... What would I trash all over here? Nothing. Nothing. Rig's fine. First click draw, second click draw. My hand size should be -1, so that's good. First click draw. Actually, that's enough. Second click run. Server R&D. Yeah. If he never gets agendas, I never have to worry about him winning on agendas. Lord knows I pumped his hand hard enough for half the game that it's unreasonable to assume he has too many. And he doesn't have a lot of money sources, so we're gonna world tree Aesops at this stage. I don't know what I would do with it. Nuka is good compression if I need draw, so we'll do that. Yes, no Rashidas for you. Oh my god, I got all three of them? The odds on that have to be low. Do I risk a second to last click run? I kind of think I do. But if I hit a snare last click, I'm going to be really sad. And he definitely has at least one snare, so who knows how many snares he's got. I can't run this last click. It's just too much core damage. I think I just draw up to hand size and then end my turn the old-fashioned way. Um, it's fine. It's fine. I need to stop worrying about going extra, extra fast. I have this game in the bag as long as I'm not too dumb. Oh, he breaks lock. Ugh, he breaks lock. That's not good. Alright, so we know that he just... We don't know anything he drew because we trashed one and he got the Nightmare Archives with the other. One Jackson is out of the game. Sorry, one Spin Doctor is out of the game. One Spin Doctor is trashed, and we don't know where the last one is. He's got enough money to rest stuff. He didn't slap down an agenda, so he's either got a fast advance... No, if he had an install double and score, he should and would have taken it. So, yeah, this is definitely a first click run. I have all the money I need on this guy, so that's good enough. Any money he spends resing ice is a waste of money because I'm going to make back so much. I'm gaining a credit per run right now on this server. I'm threatening all the boat money in the world. Oh, I have to encounter the ice before I can do that. One credit down, +1 for going. The only thing his ice can really do is shenanigans. Alright, Surveyor's good. Surveyor's a nice boat tax. World tree. Do I have a trigger? Do I have a preference? Do I have a target? No, I don't. Charge the boat. Charge the conduit. Done with the world tree. Wow! Oh my god. Either my luck is terrible or his is amazing. Oh wait, he didn't get to trigger it because he was too poor. Yes! Freebie! Do we go again? I think we do. I have 1 click and 2 credits to avoid core damage. Or I can do the really nasty... No, this, when it reses, is going to de-res another piece of ice. And the other piece of ice he's going to choose is going to be... wait, no, it's this. It's Pulse. This is a Pulse. It's too expensive to res. So I get through here for free. I smash this sentry for cheap. I double-click through here. And then I eat this server. That's the correct play. Let's go against server 1. I think this is the turn that I can fully dismantle this server, and I have a click to spare if there's the 3rd knight in that server. I know it's not an asset, these are all upgrades. Continue to approach ice, continue to encounter ice. Fully break bloop for 3. That's the most expensive break on the table, not counting Surveyor. Surveyor is 5, which actually doesn't sound half bad when I say it out loud. It's still my best boat value, though, so I'm definitely boating it. He's not going to Mana Garm, because Mana Garm costs 3, I think, right? Okay, I was wrong. Mana Garm costs 2. 5, 8, unknown amount of money, unknown amount of money. This is my best opportunity to get rid of it. And I don't know what this is, so yeah, we're gonna do it. Let's start by accessing the trap. Yep, it's Mr. Hendrick. So we trash Mr. Hendrick. And then we can't trash Mana Garm. No, we can trash Mana Garm too. Good. Then we trash Mana Garm too. We can't trash the grid. That's fine. And then we crack this for bonus money. And the game's over. He's got 10 cards, no server. Oh, but he has Purge. Okay, well, if he has Purge, but I've just dismantled his winning server, he thinks I can't get in here. Oh, but boat counters are pricey. Okay, Purge is smart. Is there anything else in my deck that helps me win? There is actually one thing in my deck that still helps me win. It's called Clot. Let's drop the Parisia. And then Conduit run. And then we're going to trash Parisia in favor of getting Clot on the board so that he can purge again. This is just insanity. I should not have this much power. If you guys haven't tried this deck before, you need to try it at some point. It's so much fun. Encounter, fully break, gaining a credit when you break, because of course, saving money saves me 5 credits. It's totally worth it. Continue to approach, not resing on 0. Reach, world tree that into that. Too late. I should have saved the money for trashing, but let's get rid of the extra skunk, shall we? I don't like skunking up the place. And draw on a credit. Yeah. I can afford to be a little more disciplined here now. I'm in no rush to close the game. He's got no money. He purged the Clot out of hand. That's so good for me. That's so good for me. I time walk him. I get a whole spare turn for nothing. Does that signal that he's got something in HQ that's worth running? Lord knows he's broken lock a couple times. Yeah, I feel dangerous. Let's run HQ and then make some money. And this gives me Cambridge value. I don't even know what I'm going to Cambridge yet, but I can't wait to find out. Code gate. code gate, code gate, code gate, code gate. Fully break pulse. Moving on out. Continue to approach. Continue to encounter. Fully break echo. Move them on out. That's 4 credits so far. Continue to encounter. Fully break Hagen. That's 5 credits for the whole server. That is actually pricey. Steve Cambridge. Endurance first. Steve Cambridge. Yes. Fast money, please. What's fast money? Creative commission is fast money. This should have been a dirty laundry run. Cards are not hit points yet. I can take very slow. I'm not going to get enough value off this anymore, but he may not know that. Just do double daily casts. No. Double fast money is fine. He's welcome to give me either one. What am I world treeing? None of these. None of these. Arguably this one, but really none of these. So we're done. There's the GFI. Clicking 2 credits to not die. He's got no money at all, so run archives for 3. Just in case there were some agendas hidden there, and click for a credit or click to install. Just click for a credit. Click to install. Yeah, click to install. I can afford to do that, so I may as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 points with a snare in the car crash. You know, if he has Elevar bifurcation, he can still win by fast advancing 2 more times. That is going to give him enough money to just keep fast advancing off that server. Just something to think about. First click draw. Second click credit. Third click run. Fourth click run. No, clicks are more important than credits right now. I think first click is overclock HQ. Spend free credits to get in. Yeah, that's probably correct. Third click is to overclock HQ. How do I break this? With a buzzsaw? Yeah, fully break pulse. Where is it here? Thank you. Continue to approach ice. Continue to encounter. Fully break echo. Echo has managed to actually get quite pricey in terms of the number of subs it's got. Continue to approach. Continue to encounter. It's perfect. Perfect full utilization of that card. Reach. World Tree has no target. If it's a snared and I die, I'm going to be really embarrassed. Oh, Steve Cambridge. Whew. Are we at cards or hit points, or do I have a better plan? I think I need to get hardware out, and next turn I can World Tree Clot Lock to win the game. That's probably correct. So there's Flame Out, which is cheap hardware to get me to the Simul chip. I'm not willing to drop a boat at random. I don't have any other hardware here, so that sucks. But I will take Rapid Card Draw instead if you offer it to me. So, pick one. Because drawing into Simul chip is not unrealistic with 20 cards and 2 or 3 of them in the game. Is there a Simul chip in the trash that I just forgot about? No, there's not. Yeah, he gave me the draw. That was the correct decision. What do I World Tree here then? I can nuke No, I need to find my Simul chip this turn, so none of these, please. I actually think we do Beth. He's never going to have enough money to make Beth trigger with anything resembling consistency. And I'll happily take a telework contract within my deck. That's a bloop. Okay, so we missed. What else can we do? We can draw 3 first to see if we get what we need. Let's draw 3 with this. We did not get it. Then we can pinhole this to get rid of it. And then he doesn't have enough money to fast advance for at least 1 more turn. So I buy myself a turn this way. Breach. Access. Remove. There we go. He needs to click for 2 credits or 3 credits, because even if he has an ontological in hand that I haven't found, that's what I need. That's perfect. Now I need to get a symbol chip this turn. First click, draw 3 for a symbol chip, please. Okay, fine. Second click, Cyberdelia. We are going to turn Cyberdelia into a symbol chip. Third click. Run archives. World tree. This into a symbol chip. Plot lock established. He can concede here. If I need to, I can sack the world tree for whatever I need. Last click, draw, or just take money. Last click, take money. We win. I'm gonna Maker's Eye the rest of his deck. He's got money, I've got money, but my money matters. His doesn't. Let's remove everything from his deck right now. And once his deck is purged, then I don't need to conduit anymore. That's fine. It doesn't matter. How do I break it? Fully break. Continue. Continue to encounter. Fully break. This is actually the most epic to the end game. In terms of just, I mean, look at this. We're on the last 3 cards of his deck, 5 cards of his deck. It has gotten quite intense. Double Surveyor is nuts. And he finally has enough money to res it too. I can't do this forever. It's a good thing I have the Maker's Eye. What do we World Tree? I would actually World Tree this. I don't know what for. Yeah, there's nothing I want more, so we don't need the World Tree. We don't want to World Tree any of this stuff, so we'll just take the Endurance. Thank you. No need for the World Tree. Riot Suppression. Oh my god, that's so painful. Off, off. Finally. And spin down. GG. What an epic game. All the way to the last of the deck. Stealing 10 points is hard. And you... Was it the 4-2? I was like 90% sure that I had to get Simmel Chip / Clot down now. So I started doing extreme things just to prevent your easy scoring. I love Surveyor in this deck. If it weren't for Endurance, that would have been absolutely too much. Like 5 credits each against a super rig. Alrighty. Anyway, so yeah, this is another example of what this deck can do. I love that this went to the end. I love that it was 140 credits spent. But that just proves how rich the deck can get. I like that I actually opened smarter this game. Um, and also at the same time, I recognized when to ditch Reaver was worth it. Nuka Vroiliak, I don't know. It's good, but it's not great. Clot has now been important in two of the games that I played already, so clearly I've undervalued it to think that I wouldn't need it. I'm glad I didn't cut it. And I think if you have to have Clot, let me actually pull up the deck builder while I talk here. So let's leave this game. This was a lot of fun. GG. Uh, wait. Hey, just wanted you to know I've been hero worshipping. You're worshipping your deck lately. I'd been working on a shockingly similar deck concept of my own. Big woo with tree. But who was it? I'm just curious. Sorry. I feel like I'm meeting a celebrity right now. Well, I think you need to cut one pinhole for one DJ Fenris. Steve has been super powerful in all of my games. It lets you recur Arbingers, World Tree Fodder, extend the Clot Lock, keep up with damage, etc. Maybe. You may well be right. I'm playing casual games, so I can't say I've dealt with how bad R plus is, etc. In my games, though, it's been very helpful for getting back things that I'd. For those of you not in the know, we're talking about the NBN Reality Plus ID that does tags to punish the runner. And Steve. Uh, I don't think it's a super win more card. Definitely helps to ease the early to mid game transition, but it is quite probably a win more card. That's true. It also turns HQ from a server the Corp can possibly ignore to a server they really can't unless they want to deal with a rich runner. At Minstrel. Sorry for interruption. Since I happen to be playing his deck a lot lately. I'm 6 for 6 with World Tree, I call it. 3 with my homebrew, 3 with your deck. One against NBN tag. I think the part that is most exciting to me is that it is the first Netrunner deck I've ever thought was better with 50 to 60 cards. And that it encourages Ice plus Breakers Netrunner instead of just feeling degenerate and combo-y. What's your influence swap? I had no free lunch in my original build too. What was better? But I'm not super teched against tags. And I have to assume would suffer if I were. Anyway, Alright, I'm gonna stop this recording now because clearly I'm gushing and enjoying watching this. I would like to shoutcast this match, and actually, let me ask permission to switch that. I think, guys, I'll see you guys next time.